Yes, sir. And just like that, we're back with another episode of What Life Can Be with SR.Gent. And today, it's crazy, man. We got a Jewish man defending Kanye, dropping some statistics. Let's get into it, see what we can get from this video.
Hopefully this is my last statement on Kanye and anti-Semitism, but I feel like it won't be. But this is what I wrote. Jews are 2.4% of the population, but 35% of the Forbes 400. African Americans are 13.6% of the population, but only 0.5% of the Forbes 400. Instead of listening to the wealthiest and most outspoken black man in the media about the issues he has with potentially racist and stultifying Jews in the industry, which is what going DEFCON 3 on Jewish people translates to in Ebonics, he is completely excoriated. 92% of U.S. Jews identify as white. Israel is known to suffer from intense racial discrimination against its Arab, Mizrahi, and Ethiopian communities. To destroy the life of a black man who says he's going to speak up about the oppression African Americans face from white capitalist owners is insanely racist and problematic.
Whoo, okay, so he's dropping bombs, bro. It's a lot to unpack. So what he's saying is that even though Jewish people make up a small percent of the population, they're 35% of the Forbes 500. That's crazy, because that's almost 40%. I mean, that's a large number of the Forbes 500 list. So as far as a majority stake in the ownership of this country, you can see how Jewish people have quite a unique position that can be viewed as one-sided, man, or controlling. But then he said that 92% of Jews in America identify as white, and that it's known that the Israelites show prejudice and are racist towards their darker skinned brothers. So the light that he's shedding on this situation really gives a much different and needed perspective of how race comes into play and how the numbers and statistics support the claims of Kanye West. Let's keep it going, see what else we can get from this video.
I wish Abraham Joshua Heschel was alive today to deal with this. What I think he would do is meet with Kanye and allow him to air his grievances and acknowledge the problematic power imbalance between Jews and African Americans in media and American society. He would encourage Jews and their allies to take what Kanye says to heart and to see this as a renewed call to anti-racism in all of our society, to support African Americans in their quest to have a seat at the table, and for Jewish people to help African Americans get there. Remember, Jewish Americans have an average net worth of $150,890, and African Americans have an average net worth of $24,000. Beating on Kanye for talking about that only reveals your racism. Have a nice day.
Okay, so man, you talking about dropping bombs. That's really crazy. So he pretty much dropped nothing but statistics, just showing the power that Jewish people have in this country, in media, the influence, and pretty much said, hey, like, these are the facts and the statistics that anyone can look up and see. So doing this to somebody like Kanye West, a person of color, because he spoke about it, actually proves the racism that he spoke about. Interesting take, especially coming from a Jewish man. But this is what life can be. And it's a beautiful thing to see the world so connected. Social media has so many people giving their perspectives and insights on topics, and people from within the very communities that are involved in these situations. So we got to appreciate that, man. Put it in the comments. Let me know what you feel about this, man. What do you think? Is there any history or any other perspectives that some of you guys can offer? Put it in the comments. Let's all learn and grow through this together, man. Because at the end of the day, hate is never the way. And we're all here trying to figure this out together. But I know one thing. If we follow in love, we can't go the wrong way. So, hey, let's put some more love into this situation for real and get this thing fixed up. But just like that, I'm gone, man. Let me get that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one for real.
Not for nothing, I cut my heart out, left it on the road.